Hello my friends and welcome back to another video. Now today you're joining me here at the beloved Kingmore Depot on the Preston to Carlisle line, because today we're looking at the modern day Big 4, or should I say Big 5. Now I've asked ChatGPT what would the modern day Big 4 be in the UK, and it's come up with 4 competitors: the Avanti West Coast, the LNER, the Great Western Railway and Northern. But as we can tell, that's 4. But it's missing an entire section of the United Kingdom, the southern bit. So I've added my little honourable mention, the Southern Railway. Yes, so obviously we have a Class 377 representing Southern, a Class 801 representing LNER, a Class 390 representing Avanti West Coast, a 323 representing Northern, and a Great Western Railway HST representing the Great Western Railway. Now, yes, I know I did use ChatGPT, but it's because it was kind of hard thinking of a Big 4, hell, even Big 5. But I want to know, what are your guys' favourites? Is it Great Western, Northern, Avanti West Coast, LNER, or Southern? So let's start with LNER. So, the Azuma has a top speed of 125 miles an hour, obviously built by Hitachi. Now, it has class numbers 801, 800, 802, call it whichever you like, but this isn't 801. Now, these are very, very useful, because these are bi-mode, so they're an electric power, and they are diesel power, so that's very interesting. Now, obviously, next to this, we have the Southern one, the Southern 377. This one also has a mile an hour top speed of 125 miles an hour. Obviously next to Southern is, I can't do this. And obviously next to the Azuma is a Southern with the Class 377. This one has a top speed of 100 miles an hour, not the slowest but not the fastest. It's electric, strictly electric, not bi at all. Obviously it's a Class 377 and it is down as an Electrostar, as this one is an Azuma. Again, next to the Zuma, we have the Avanti West Coast 390. Now, this has a top speed of 125 miles an hour, but it's limited to 125 miles an hour. But it does have top speeds of 140 miles an hour. Now, I did say this one was 125, but I have gotten it to 126 before. Now, what's really cool about the Avanti West Coast 390s, also known as Pentolinos, is that they have a tilting feature. So whenever you're on like really sharp turns, or just any turns, it tilts, like the APT, the prototype 80 APT, and it's like a smoother experience. So you're not like bending as you bend on the tracks, if that makes sense. Now, next to the Pentolino, not next to the Azuma ones, is the Northern Class 323. Now, obviously, this one is a Spark EMU. Apparently, that's their name. I'm not too sure though. I had to Google that one. They are obviously electric multiple units and have a top speed of 90 miles an hour. So this is the slowest one of the Big 5 that we have right now, which is unfortunate. I'm not a big fan of the 323s. They kind of look like buses to me. They look like a modern version of the 142 if I spawn it down. Yeah, they look like a modern version of this, the Pacer. But I believe that it's the only one to have a destination blind on the cab. But I think this one might have it as well. Yes, the 377 and the the 323 are the only ones with a destination blind on their cab. And obviously going far a bit back, like the first ever multiple unit, well, not first ever multiple unit, the first ever high-speed train is the Great Western Railway high-speed train. This one, of course, has a top speed of 125 miles an hour, but there is something interesting because they also have 800s, but they don't have overhead live wires on the Great Western region. So I believe they're especially made to have no overhead wires, no pantographs on the Class 800s for Great Western, simply because they don't have any overhead live wires, which does make them diesel hauled. But for the HSTs, they are strictly diesel hauled. Very nice, very lovely. Absolutely love them. I believe they're known as high-speed trains, or I think there's another nickname. I'm not sure. Again, I've had to Google this. Racehorse, Flying Banana, but that's for the obviously the Network Rail one, or Flying Tomato. Oh no, that's from Painted Red. Okay, so obviously these are known as the HSTs or racehorses, which is very nice. And obviously the HST does hold the speed limit for, the speed record for diesel in the UK, which is very, very interesting, very lovely. Now I'm thinking of what else I could compare for these locos. Well, units. Let's do the horns. Well, apparently this isn't a unit, this is the loco. Let's do a horn test. So let's do a horn test for the Class 43. Class 323. Class 390. Class 801. And the Class 377. Now, for lengths, I have, like, there is different variations, but I have chosen, I believe, the longest variation of all of these. So, for the 377, we have a 1, 2, 3, wait, let's count that. Hang on, I need to do it from the top. I'm sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, no, 5 car unit, because this is another 5 car unit attached to it. So, 377 is 5 cars long. Class 81 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars long. Okay, yeah, I think that is a longer version though, but I think there's a 9 car variant of it. Class 390 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars long, as well as a 323. If we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that is cheating, because if we have a look, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a join there, so it's actually a 3 car unit, so it's very, very short. And for the HST, this doesn't count because it doesn't have passenger seats in the actual locomotive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars long, which is very, very long. So the longest one is actually the HST, being 8 cars long, not including the power cars, which would make it a 10 car unit. So which one do you guys think is the best? Leave your comments down in the section, leave your comments in the section down below, or in the comment section down below, that's how you say it. So, which one do you guys think is the best of the big 5? Again, let me know, because I personally think, I'm gonna have to say Avanti West Coast. The 390s are just so beautiful, but Great Western is closer to me. However, if it didn't exist in the game, it may be a big 6 because of South Western Railway, and that would take my leads. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I did record the video and I didn't actually do the outro, so if you can hear my massive loud fan, I'm very sorry. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, my friends. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.